Hey everyone, welcome to this explainer. Today we're tackling a topic that, let's be honest, literally every commercial kitchen operator dreads, plumbing. But we're going to transform how you think about it. We're turning a massive headache into a managed asset as we unpack restaurant drain maintenance, grease, codes, and schedules. Let's get right into it. So why do restaurant drains actually fail? Look, if you've ever had a massive backup hit right in the middle of a Friday night dinner rush, and I'm sure some of you have, you know the absolute heart-stopping panic it causes. But here's the reality. Those total disasters, they rarely just happen out of nowhere. It's what we call the silent threat. These failures build up incredibly quietly. Think about it. Kitchen wastewater is absolutely packed with fats, oils, and grease. And as that stuff travels down your pipes, it cools down and it hardens. It creates this stubborn, sticky residue on the pipe walls that catches food and organic waste, slowly and invisibly suffocating your plumbing until, bam, you've got a full-blown emergency on your hands. To tackle this head-on, here's our roadmap for today. 1. The silent threat of grease. 2. Navigating plumbing code compliance. 3. Building your maintenance schedule. 4. Upstream defense and best practices. In 5, treating drains as assets. By the time we wrap up, you'll have some very actionable solutions to keep your business running smoothly. All right, let's jump right into section 1, the silent threat of grease, the invisible enemy in your pipes. Now, your absolute baseline defense against this invisible enemy is your grease interceptor, or grease control device. You guys probably already know what this specialized equipment is, but it's crucial to remember that having one isn't just a best practice. It's a strict legal mandate in most jurisdictions. Local laws specifically require these devices to capture grease before it can wreak havoc on the municipal sewer system. And trust me, they do not mess around when it comes to enforcing it. And that naturally brings us to Section 2, navigating plumbing code compliance and exactly what health and plumbing inspectors demand. Because ignoring your pipes isn't just about dealing with foul odors, it is about failing health inspections and eating massive citations. When an inspector walks into your kitchen with their clipboard, they're checking off a very specific list. They're looking for proper installation and capacity of your grease devices, routine service by qualified pros, backflow prevention, venting standards, and well-maintained cleanouts. Like I said, they're totally serious about this stuff. But you know what the absolute golden rule of code compliance is? Document everything. Honestly, a stress-free inspection completely hinges on your ability to hand over physical logs and disposal receipts. If you can't prove exactly when a device was serviced, actually, let me rephrase that. If you don't have the paper receipt showing exactly where that waste went, in the inspector's eyes, it literally didn't happen. Okay, let's move on to Section 3, building your maintenance schedule. Establishing a risk-based rhythm for your specific kitchen. Here's the thing. Your maintenance plan cannot just be copy-pasted from the restaurant down the street. It has to be risk-based and tailored to your kitchen's specific volume, heavy fryer use, and the grease content on your menu. But as a highly recommended baseline rhythm, try this out. Daily or weekly, do quick checks of your high-use lines and address any slow drains immediately. Monthly, get those grease devices serviced and verify your cleanout access. Quarterly, bring in someone for a deep inspection of the lines and traps to test the flow. And of course, as needed, professional drain cleaning if you're getting repeated backups. Oh, and a quick pro tip, always align this schedule with your off-peak hours so you don't disrupt your service. Which leads us perfectly into Section 4, upstream defense and best practices, because plumbing maintenance actually starts right on the kitchen floor. Your absolute best defense happens long before any waste ever hits the drain. Your culinary staff, they are your front line. You've got to train them relentlessly on these upstream steps. Step 1, strictly scrape cookware into the trash and use approved disposal methods. Step 2, follow dedicated, specific procedures for handling fryer oil. Step 3, make sure you're properly degreasing equipment. And Step 4, do whatever it takes to prevent food solids from entering the plumbing in the first place. Doing these 4 simple things will significantly reduce the load entering your drains and extend the time between required cleanings. Now, I know it's super tempting. When a drain slows down mid-shift, the easy, dangerous shortcut is just pouring some aggressive chemicals down the sink. Don't do it, seriously. The source material strictly warns that substituting harsh chemical solvents for actual grease removal completely damages your plumbing, it creates massive safety risks for your staff, and honestly, it just worsens the buildup patterns over time. The only approved method here is professional, mechanical cleaning tailored to your specific drain materials. No shortcuts. All right, let's wrap this up with Section 5, treating drains as assets, shifting from reactive panic to proactive strategy. It is time to stop treating your drains as just some filthy chore and start managing them as the critical business asset that they are. When you consistently apply this structured system, keeping grease under control, maintaining immediate cleanout access, and tracking your service outcomes, the ROI is just massive. You prevent full blockages, you drastically slash those expensive emergency plumber callouts, and you guarantee your kitchen stays online and reliable when you need it most. The source material actually delivers the ultimate bottom line with this quote, and it hits the nail right on the head. Grease control, code-aligned documentation, and a schedule tailored to kitchen load are the 3 pillars of drain maintenance for restaurants. It's really that simple. Facilities that systematize this exact framework pass their inspections smoothly and permanently lower their repair costs. So I want to leave you with a final question to think about today. Is your plumbing a ticking time bomb waiting to explode on your busiest night, or is it a carefully managed asset? I highly encourage you to evaluate your current kitchen procedures and systematize your approach right now. Thanks so much for tuning into this explainer, and here's to keeping those pipes perfectly clear.